Yeah, exactly. Very interesting hearing here, a subdued hearing from the FAA administrator. Senators had some very tough questions for them. Starting in July, the FAA says that they will significantly change the way that they oversight in terms of making sure that planes are safe to fly. Now, also, the acting FAA administrator defending the position that the FAA took in being the last sort of globally to ground this fleet of planes, saying that he deals with just the data. He says, in the data they had at the time of the crash, it did not show a pattern. He said 3 days later, they got data off the ground, evidence off the ground that showed that they needed to ground this fleet to figure out what's going on. Now, with that data, they took the steps to ground them. Listen.
These are not big changes as far as the FAA is concerned. And after many scenarios, flights in all regimes, sim flights in all regimes with these pilots, there was a consensus opinion from the pilots, the European, Canadian, American pilots, that there was no marked difference in the handling characteristics of these two aircraft.
And he's talking about that safety feature with the anti-stall device. That's one of the concerns for the FAA and senators here is the fact that it was optional equipment. Now, Boeing sold separately some optional warning signals in particular that would light up if the anti-stall software got false messages from a sensor. This is something senators were very concerned about. At an earlier hearing, the Transportation Secretary Elaine Chao says that the FAA oversight on plane manufacturing needs to be overhauled. Listen.
I am, of course, concerned about any allegations of coziness with any company, manufacturer, whatever. The FAA is a professional organization.
And the concern among senators was that the Boeing coziness with FAA investigators was able to speed this plane through. Now, the FAA administrator saying that that's not the case. These were sort of minor optional changes that were made to an existing airline, sort of like your car changing different scenarios within the inside of the car. But again, senators very concerned about the changes and how that could have led to possibly the two crashes. Again, we don't officially know the cause of those crashes that happened last November and earlier this month. Back to you.
All right. Good summary, Edward Lawrence there on Capitol Hill for us.